Emmerdale icon returns 3 years after on-screen death in Robert and Kev twist. Emmerdale has aired a flashback episode detailing the backstory of Robert and Kev's relationship in prison. Emmerdale has delivered a stunning comeback for a beloved character as Robert Sugden, Ryan Hawley, revealed details about his imprisonment. The gripping installment of the ITV drama broadcast on Wednesday, November 12, explored the history between Robert and his spouse, Kev Townsend, Chris Coghill. The flashback sequences chronicled Robert's 6-year incarceration, during which he was completing a 14-year term for killing Lee Posner, Chris Mockery, as the reality of his experiences whilst imprisoned is finally revealed. Robert's former spouse, Erin Dingle, Danny Miller, had believed he was incarcerated on the Isle of Wight. However, Robert has now admitted that he was transferred back to Houghton throughout the pandemic. Throughout the episode, Robert developed a bond with fellow inmate Kev, and the duo decided to get married, which distracted Robert from pursuing parole. Robert received a visit from the deceased Faith Dingle, Sally Dexter, who pressed him to resolve his relationship with her grandson, Aaron. Faith revealed that she was terminally ill after ceasing all cancer treatment, and pushed Robert to seek release following fresh evidence demonstrating that Lee might have perished from a head trauma inflicted by his sibling. Faith said, "The family doesn't know yet, but I have decided to stop treatment, which is what has led me to you. I came here to make a deal. I won't tell Aaron about you being so close if you start your appeal." Robert's bewilderment was met with Faith's revelation. "He has run off somewhere, doesn't look like he's ever coming back. Darling, there has been all sorts going on, I won't sugarcoat it. It's been bad, really bad." Faith then implored Robert to reach out to Aaron in an attempt to bring him back to the village, as Robert confessed his enduring love for Aaron. Faith is the former wife of Shadrach Dingle, Andy Devine, and the mother of Kane Dingle, Jeff Hordley, Caleb Milligan, William Ash, and Chaz Dingle, Lucy Pargeter. At the tender age of 16, Faith had an affair with Shadrach's brother Zach Dingle, Steve Hallowell, and became pregnant with Kane. The couple always believed Kane was Shadrach's son until it was revealed years later that Zach was his biological father. Faith made her first appearance on screen in 2000 and continued to play recurring roles until her on-screen demise in 2022. Faith passed away in October 2022, drawing her final breaths in the arms of her beloved son, Kane, following a terminal breast cancer diagnosis just months prior. Her illness began to advance rapidly, and she confided in daughter-in-law Moira, Natalie J. Robb, that she intended to take her own life rather than let the cancer dictate her fate. Moira agreed to stand by her when the time came, and, unbeknownst to him, Kane arranged a special day for his mum, bringing the seaside to the village. Faith enjoyed a peaceful time before deciding to expedite her tragic plan to the next day. Audiences witnessed Faith sharing a heartfelt moment with her daughter Chaz, whom she sent off for a luxurious spa treat at an upscale hotel. She was later visited by her great-granddaughter Sarah Sugden, Katie Hill, and asked Kane to bring her a stick of rock from their favorite holiday spot. As she leaned in for an embrace, Kane held her tight, overcome with sorrow. Upon hearing from Sarah that Faith had given the teenager the sentimental necklace she'd promised her posthumously, Moira sensed something was amiss and immediately sought out Kane. The duo hurried to the Woolpack, where upon entering Faith's bedroom, Kane discovered evidence that Faith had ingested a lethal dose. However, she was still alive, and as Kane insisted that Moira dial for an ambulance, Faith weakly pleaded with them not to seek assistance. Moira went to inform Paddy, Dominic Brunt, to ring Chaz, while Kane remained with his mother, holding her tearfully in his arms. Kane expressed his love for Faith before reminiscing about the joyful events of the previous day. Eventually, Faith passed away as Kane bestowed a final kiss on her forehead.